Black, what's good, y'all? That boy Ron in the building, some I ain't matching for shit today, look at calf though. Been working on that shit. Big body shit. As far as the fitness journey, I'm gonna knock that out the way real quick. Cause I know I said I was gonna keep it updated, but I actually had a new goal. I don't even know if I talked about it, but my new goal is to be able to bench like 405 at least, and to curl 100-pound dumbbell. I bought a 100-pound, and I'm currently lifting a 70-pound. Right. So when I get to that strength, then I'm gonna start cutting and getting in shape. I'm like 260 right now. I'm heavy, but I'm also like bulked up though. But the whole real nature of this video is because I ain't posted in a minute. I'm at my little getaway spot, but I'm learning to, what the fuck is that? But I'm learning to, I'm in a process of just like transitioning, going through a lot of stuff. I finished welding school, you know, trying to become a welder. I ain't gonna lie, like I failed, I feel probably like 4 of them right now. But that's only because like the last one was like a fabrication shit, and I ain't really have much experience with fabrication. But the other ones, like, it's just been different kind of welding that I didn't do in school. So it's like I ain't gonna pick up on that like just now getting there, right? Just took this one weld test that my school finally recommended, and I did pretty good on that one. Just like just trying to hear a call back. They got like one more slot open, and he interviewing like 8 other people, well 7 other people. I was one of the 8. Yeah, like, and I'm just like learning to appreciate the process and the struggle, because like I'm never gonna be in this position again. You know what I mean? So I gotta appreciate it, man. Like appreciate the good, appreciate the bad, and like just love the process, because it's like, I know like in the moment you be shaking up, but like when you think about it, you like, damn, like looking back when everything worked out, when I was like, you know, when I was I had that perseverance. So it's just like I just try to appreciate these moments while things are simple and still teaching me, right? And that's the message I kind of want to preach. It's just like fully relishing in the moment, whether it's good or bad, because of the lessons and how it affects you as a person, you know, and who you become in that process. So that's really my message. Like with the whole spirituality thing, I'm still spiritual. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't meditated in a minute. I'm trying to get back into that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been having some setbacks. I had I don't know if I made a video about it, but I had got back in touch with like siblings and shit, like my 2 sisters. It went terrible, but all love and respect to them. I wish them like the best in life and wish them prosperity and growth, like sincerely. I don't want to see nobody do bad, just like I don't want to do bad, because it's just like, one thing I always felt like is like nobody needs, you know, those kind of curses or that kind of stuff on them, because it's like, I mean, think about how terrible that is, especially when you went through it. It's like you wanted everybody to hurt, you know? Like, why would you wish that on somebody? And like, cause the way I look at it, I look through the fog, because if you fucking me over and doing me wrong, it's because you haven't figured yourself out yet and you still going through it. So why would I wish bad on you when you struggling inside your own mind? You get what I'm saying? And it's just like even if I get fucked over, like I see what the situation is, I remove myself from it, because I can't allow myself to constantly get dead wrong. But it's like at the same time, it's like I'm gonna wish that person the best because they need it. I remember I had watched this one video, and it was this person talking about how if they get robbed, like they just give up all their stuff, like whatever the person asks for, they just give it to them, because it was like, if you in a position where you ready to risk your life and you put out a gun on me to take what I got, then you obviously need it more than I do, right? And like that's facts. And I had to get over myself, because I came to to that point where I'm just like, oh, it's a respect thing, it's this and it's that. But like, honestly, that's really pride. It's like nothing is worth your life over material things. And it was a couple things I kind of just want to lightly touch on. Like, when you approach situations, this is just some advice. When you approach situations, approach it from a standpoint, like you can be somewhat biased, like in just like attacking what actually like sincerely bothers you, but don't just go through the motions. A lot of people go through the motions and they think that just because they're not currently in that same situation that they got through it. Getting through something isn't just simply letting the moment pass, because if that situation could come back around and still trouble you and knock you down, you didn't get through it. You let it get past you. Don't let situations get past you. Actually work through them. And another thing I want to say is find out what your bigger purpose is. Search within yourself, you know, and get out your comfort zone. Because remember, nobody ever learned anything from a place of comfort. Get out of that, you know. And when I say find yourself, bruh, when you find yourself is when you alone, when you in nature like this. You know what I'm saying? Look, like, you got water back here, got the plants all that, the sky over right here. I'm underneath the bridge for the shade because it's hot as fuck. But birds chirping and shit, I don't know if y'all hear it. But like, be with yourself, reconnect with yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Go inside the depths of your mind, like, you know, do breathing exercises, like start eating healthy to clear your mind, whatever. And find out why the simple stuff that bothers you, like think back on why it bothers you, right? I had to figure that out for myself too. It's like you owe yourself that much. You deserve that much, right? And stop feeling shame and pity over past mistakes, right? You don't need people to forgive you. You need to forgive yourself and be better when you move on. Because as long as you allow yourself to stay like shamed and guilty of it, you're never going to get past it. Forgive yourself and then be better. We all gonna make mistakes. Don't let nobody hold you down to those, right? And what I was trying to say is because when I grew up, I realized I was holding myself back because, like, I was always a pretty intelligent guy, but I figured that just because I had like the basic questions like answered out, and then like I could recite that to people because I already solved it, that, you know, and people thought, oh, it was so amazing, but to me it wasn't, because like I was facing stuff about, you know, like personal issues about how, like, why people that around me don't really show me love and why they mistreat me, different stuff like that. Like I was still going through that. So the basic questions about life, I had already solved that, you know. And I realized I was holding myself back because I already knew the answers, right? And even though like I didn't get the people to say like and get that fulfillment, it was like I didn't need that because I already knew what it was. I should have just moved on. I was holding myself back, trying to get them to like to admit truth or admit wrong, and it's like, you don't need that. You do not need anybody justification or approval to be who you are. Be that unapologetically. I don't know, I probably push it up. Unapologetically, right? And move forward being strong in who you are. And even if you're making a bad choice, like the wrong decision right now, still move on and strong, because guess what? In that moment, it's the right choice because you don't know better. And you're still gonna learn from that process. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, even if it don't go the way like that you want it to go, you're still learning from it. You're still pulling from it, you know. And don't just simply like look for the answers. Look for the solutions and speak with a purpose. Like, don't just say stuff like for the intent to hurt people. Say stuff with the intent of giving information and being resourceful. And that's what I was trying to teach people. Like, even with myself, like, I say things that are resourceful. I say things that are informational. I'm not telling people stuff just to fuck with them. And if you're around people like that, they stealing your energy. Stay away from people like that. But that's just a little quick update. I don't want the video to be too long. So, oh, and I made a TikTok. My TikTok is Ron Still Black, underscores in between that. So, hit me up on there. I'm gonna start doing skits. I posted one skit on here. I got one skit on there. I'm finna start doing skits. So check that out. I'm like trying to expand my horizon. You feel me? All right, y'all.